Was there ever a doubt? Let me repeat that one more time. Was there ever a doubt? Fight fans, boxing history was made in Las Vegas. Terence Bud Crawford just proved undeniably that he is the greatest boxer of this era by outclassing Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed super middleweight crown. The story of the night is Crawford's historic achievement. Moving up two weight divisions, Crawford took on Canelo, a four division champ with a reputation of being unbeatable at 168 pounds. From the opening bell, Bud's razor sharp speed, slick movement, and tactical mastery were apparent. He controlled the fight's pace, shut down Canelo's powerful counters, and landed the cleaner punches round after round. The judges scored 116, 112, 115, 113, and 115, 113, all for Crawford, making this a unanimous decision for him. With this win, Bud became the first male boxer in the four belt era to go undisputed in three weight classes: junior, junior welterweight, welterweight, and now super middleweight. That's legacy defining stuff right there. Canelo Alvarez himself into as the sport's biggest star. His resume includes titles in four divisions and over 15 years of dominating the pound for pound scene. Tonight, he fought hard but met a rival whose timing and precision he could not solve. Some wonder what's next for Canelo. Is it time for him to consider moving down in weight or take a break from the championship level bouts? He's still an all time great, but tonight marked his third career loss, a sign of his incredible opposition and the demands of longevity in boxing. For Bud, the possibilities are endless. With an unblemished record and three undisputed crowns, he has options: defend the super middleweight, pursue super fights across division, or some, maybe including me once I finish everything, consider retiring at the pinnacle of his career. Some voices are calling for a showdown with David Benavidez or a fight with rising stars to cement his legacy even further. This fight was more than just a belt. It was a passing of the torch. Crawford's triumphant, excuse me, rewind. Crawford's triumphant, excuse me, rewind again. His triumphant victory proves he's not just pound for pound, he's a generational talent. Canelo, still a champion in spirit, might regroup and come back strong. But for now, the spotlight shines brightest on Terence Bud Crawford, the greatest boxer of this era. I watched this fight, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I had Terence winning before the fight even began. When they first announced this fight, I said this fight was gonna be Terence Crawford. I say he's the best boxer I've seen since Floyd. And when I'm like, he's not the greatest boxer of all time. Let me repeat that because some people might in the comments say, "Oh, you saying he's the greatest?" No, he's not the greatest boxer, but When Floyd left the boxing world, we was always trying to find who is this next pound for pound guy, or who's this next technical artistry of a boxer that can dominate for years to come, including the generation of boxing. And you have boxers that come and go, but to me, the man was always Terence Bud Crawford. And the reason why was just some of the fights I've seen. The dude just showed to me, watching him, when it came from pound to pound, he can get nasty with it, if you know what I mean. He can get a little dirty with it. Rated PG though. He shows that in this age of boxing, he wasn't gonna back down at anything. And that's what he did last night. All the talk about heading to this fight was, oh, can he match up with Canelo? Canelo's gonna make sure that he's beating him up. He's not even the same weight class of Canelo. Canelo's gonna make sure he dog walks him. Canelo's gonna make sure he fits in where he gets in and all that stuff. A lot of people were doubting Terence Crawford, and they were wondering, can he go toe for toe with the best? Although this is the same man that beat up Errol Spence Jr. Now, albeit Errol Spence was coming off an accident, so it may wasn't have been smart for Errol Spence to get in the ring. But when they did get in the ring together, you could easily tell night and day who was the better boxer. And it was no doubt that it was Bud. And the same thing happened tonight. With all due respect to Canelo and what has he accomplished, Canelo's biggest weakness when it comes to the fighters was fighters who are technically sound and who can go toe for toe with them at the same time. Look at all his losses. What have they been in common? Not only they've been black boxers, okay? That's one. They've been black boxers. I think one of them was not a black boxer. But think about it. 5 decisions has either come in a loss or a tie. So you can find a weakness in Canelo's skills. Not saying Canelo's not good, but you can find a weakness. And that's what Crawford did. He found a weakness. When you watch that fight, Crawford dominated that fight. This fight wasn't even close. He was going to make sure that he took the end of conversations of all conversations. And tonight, as boxing fans, or not tonight, because I'm recording this tonight, the day after, last night in Vegas, in front of 70,000 people in stadium, in front of, well, not 70,000 some people, in front of thousands of people in Allegiant Stadium, in front of 70 plus thousand people watching on Netflix, we saw who was the true pound for pound fighter. And his name is Bud Crawford, the pride of Omaha, Nebraska. That Bud Crawford. And I think there's a greater appreciation for Bud now more than ever because everybody was looking at him, not thinking he sucked. 'Cause I don't think nobody think Bud sucks. But people probably in their mind thought, is he the real deal? Is he what everybody's been advertised about him? And the truth is, everything that was advertised and still is advertised about him, He is the real deal. So what Bud can do, heck, he can ride off into the sunset. Not even thinking about another day of boxing if he don't want to. Because he proved last night he was the best of this generation. Great fight for both men, putting their legacies on the line just to prove I am the best. I am the man. I am the guy. I am the people's champ. But at the end of the day, one legacy was threatened by this, and another was elevated. Bud got elevated, Canelo's legacy dipped. I wouldn't say hurt, but it dipped. Because now we don't look at Canelo the same way. Now, when it comes to conversations about the best pound for pound, yeah, Canelo's gonna get mentioned. Yeah, sure, why not? But when you lost to another guy that was pound for pound, and then it's not how you lost. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not how you lost, it's the way you lost. That's what people looks at. You can lose by a knockout decision. You can lose by any means necessary. Whatever, however you lose is however you lose. But what got to that point when it comes to losing? Domination. Domination. That's what last night was about. Last night was about domination for Bud Crawford. Last night was about determining that he was going to go in that ring and he was going to eat every punch and give Canelo every punch that he would give him. And Canelo wasn't ready. You saw it in Canelo's face. It it reminded me of the Floyd and McGregor fight. Every real boxing fans knew Floyd was going to win, but you had people that thought McGregor was going to bow for it. Really, money on that joint. If you ask me, but then when you got in that ring and you saw McGregor getting tired, and then Floyd took advantage, that was it. But overall, though, congrats to Bud on winning 4 belts in different division. If I said it right, I might have just said it wrong. But congrats to him on a career and legacy defining moment. And I can't wait to see what's next. And if he decides to hang it up, I don't think nobody will have a problem with him hanging it up because he did what everybody wanted to see him do: fight the best and beat them. And not only he beat them, he dominated them. And for Canelo, your legacy elevated because you showed maybe to the people that didn't really know who you were or didn't respect you enough that you was willing to put everything on the line just to prove that you was the best. But it dipped because you lost. It shouldn't, but it dipped. But congrats to Bud. Congrats to Canelo on a fight of the century type vibe. I can't wait to see what's next for both of them. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.